One man has been detained and San Pedro police are looking for another, as well as a woman who they believe can help in the ongoing investigation into the double murder of Deon Faber and Alan Martinez. The childhood friends have been living on the island for years, but on the afternoon of March 21st, one of two men who entered Faber's house in the Boca del Rio area of the island town opened fire on the unsuspecting duo, killing Faber on the spot inside a bedroom. He was discovered motionless and face down with multiple shots to the back and arm. Martinez was discovered face down in the kitchen, having been shot to the neck and shoulder. He succumbed on arrival at the San Pedro Polyclinic.
Police visited the residence of Mr. Deon Faber, where on arrival, police saw the body of a male person lying inside his bedroom, and he was not responsive. That was that of Mr. Deon Faber. Further checks in the kitchen area, we saw a next male person, namely Mr. Alan Martinez. He was still alive because I've seen that he was grasping air, so he was immediately rushed to the polyclinic but died or pronounced dead on arrival at the polyclinic. So far, police have canvassed the area. We have obtained useful information, and as a result, one individual has been detained and pending investigation of that double murder.
Police say they have been able to gather enough evidence, including surveillance footage, that would confirm that a woman carrying a toddler and diaper bag, as well as two men, arrived on the island shortly before the execution. The woman was seen in proximity to the crime scene as the two men carried out the heinous crime. After police canvassed the area, they believe they were able to nab one of the suspects based on the footage. The woman and the other man, known to them as residents of Belize City, escaped on a passenger boat back to the city. It is believed that the woman carried the gun in the diaper bag.
The investigation is pretty young, but we are sure through our interviews and canvassing of the area that we have done, we have come up with information that apparently there was a female who was along with these two individuals prior to the shooting and after the shooting. And that's why we're saying that she would be able to assist us with this investigation. Whether they have any relative or any friends here in the island, we cannot say, but we know that there are people from Belize City who came yesterday and they left yesterday also. One of the suspects was detained whilst he was about to board one of the vessels going to Belize City, but the other two persons had already left. So that is the reason why we're looking for those other two individuals.
For 17 years, Faber has been living at the same location in San Pedro, to the rear of a mechanic shop, while Martinez lived in the Bay Area of the island town. Superintendent Raimundo Reyes says that both men are known as drug peddlers on the island, but a motive for the crime cannot be ascertained.
Since I have been attached here to San Pedro, I could say that yes, we have had contacts with them. So they are not strangers to us when it comes to the peddling of drugs. At this moment, we cannot say what is the motive of the incident or the shooting. We know that two persons arrived at the premises. Normally, they just walk into the yard, apparently met with Mr. Deon, and all of a sudden that is when the wife, who was in the kitchen area, also saw him running towards the front door, and he immediately hollered, "Watch out, gunman," and then shots were fired at him. He managed to run inside his house towards the bedroom, and the person continued to fire shots at his direction. After he dropped, that is when the gunman turned his attention to Mr. Martinez and fired two or three shots at him.
The wife, what happened to her?
The wife, upon hearing the first sound of that gunshot, she managed to duck under the table, and apparently that is what saved her.
8 expended 9mm shells were recovered from the scene. Duane, Moody for News 5.